Tonight, state lawmakers in both parties are expressing disappointment and frustration over a decision by state regulators not to reconsider a hike in electric rates. The Public Utility Regulatory Authority voted 2-1 yesterday, reasoning that the cooler months will offer financial relief and the process to reopen a proceeding would last longer than the 10-month increase period. The decision comes after widespread outrage over a big jump in the public benefits portion of electric bills this summer. The biggest driver of the increase, about 77%, is the Millstone Nuclear Power Purchase Agreement, which generates electricity in the New England region. Democrats in the moderate caucus were among those calling on PURA to reconsider and look into spreading out the increase over 24 months rather than the current 10 months.
That, and I think because July was so unseasonably warm, and really was a record-setting heat temperature, and the way that the charges for the increases were designed to be volumetric in their collection, I believe the utility companies over-collected. And what happened was July basically looked like a balloon payment on a mortgage. And so reopening the proceeding could have allowed for consideration of the overcollection that occurred and decreasing future efforts of collection.
Meantime, Republicans are now intensifying calls for a special session to tackle possible solutions and immediate relief,
so that we as a legislator can be the voice of the people that are so frustrated and feel as though they're not being heard, but being fleeced in the pocketbook. The second part is that can be done immediately is the governor, with the sole power of appointing additional commissioners. By statute, we should have 5 PURA commissioners and have an opportunity to appoint 2 more new commissioners that have much more of a consumer sensitivity rather than a utility background to be able to offer a more balanced decision-making process.
Governor Lamont's office agrees. They say he agrees that rates are too high and is holding a meeting with lawmakers this coming week to discuss solutions and long-term energy needs. In a letter earlier this week to Republican leadership, Governor Lamont wrote, quote, "What we are experiencing right now and have experienced for so many years is the result of policy choices made years and even decades ago by people of both parties, many of whom are no longer even in office, and now we're facing the impacts of those decisions." The governor adding, quote, "The answer is not about a bureaucratic shuffling at PURA, but more about supply and demand. We are at the end of the pipeline leading to higher supply costs."